Alright, this is the Winnerwell titanium Fastfold stove. It's pricey, but I really like it. I have a smaller, more lightweight one. This is actually really lightweight as it is, but a smaller one by, I believe it's Light Outdoors. I'll verify that later. And that's really nice, great if you want to do like backpacking in the winter, because it's so lightweight. But a little bit more of a process to put that one together. This one's really nice and easy, which is why I really like it. Anyways, but I wanted to show you guys it, but more importantly, I wanted to show a couple cool tricks that I do to make it a little bit more efficient and give me more space in my tent with the way my tent's set up. So let's first start by putting it together. Just folds up, and you got these clasps, lock everything in place. After you've used it, like the first time, as you can tell, it kind of warps a little bit, but it's not an issue once you put the top on. Now, the normal setup is like that. As you can see, it now the top's on, it's nice and square. And here are the feet or the legs. They also fold out. Bam. Nice and easy. Now, that's the standard setup with the stovepipe in the back. What I like to do, because of where my stove jack is positioned in the tent, with this here, it really sticks the rest of the stove out towards the center of the tent more, taking up more of the real estate in there. So I like to actually flip it around, and this is something you can do with other, you know, like fold down stoves. A lot of other ones like that. You can do it with the Light Outdoors and probably the Seek Outdoors. Yeah. All those fold up ones pretty much should be able to do it. Anyways, so I like to do it in the front. That way the back end tucks farther back against the wall, giving me more room inside. Now, the one thing is, this next tip, that's tip number one. Next tip is something that's going to help keep the heat in your tent more instead of going straight up and out the pipe. And it also makes it a lot more better for this setup. This setup without this next tip, you'll have all the flames going up and out your pipe right by the door, which, you know, if you try and load it, that could get pretty hot. But, and like the Light Outdoors, they actually do sell a baffle. That's what the tip is. It's a baffle. They do sell a baffle for theirs. Winnerwell does not at the time of making this video, but they give you like 9 feet of stovepipe, and I didn't need that full length, so I cut a little of the stovepipe off to make myself a baffle. It's really simple. I just made some creases so that way it hooks right on here. Sorry. Hooks right on and sits in there, and then you can move it all the way to the front. So that way, instead of having the flames going straight up out the pipe, they're going to hit this baffle they're going to have to come around the back. So there's a little gap here around the back, and then through this channel here before it hits the stovepipe, and it keeps a lot more heat down and inside your tent. But yeah, essentially it's just a sheet of metal. This is titanium, obviously, to block where your pipe is. If you are doing it with the pipe in the back, then slide this back, so that way the gap is in the front. But don't block the whole section, because you do need to allow the flames out, obviously. And that is the two big tips that makes this more efficient and roomier inside the tent. I'll show you a clip of it, or some footage of it inside the tent to show you how it tucks back farther. Alright. Here is the stove inside. As you can see, by having the pipe in the front, you're able to tuck the back further towards the wall. Normally it would be, front would be sticking out to about here roughly, depending on how you had it angled, which definitely, you know, invades on your real estate here. Makes things a little bit more comfortable and cozy. Alright, there you go. Again, hopefully that helps.